Rhinoplasty is perhaps the most complex procedure to perform on the face because the nose is such a delicate structure, and there's a very steep learning curve, and it takes a lot of experience and a lot of know-how to be able to perform rhinoplasty in a very, very effective way. And I would say it took me probably around 500 rhinoplasties before I had a really, really thorough master level understanding of how to do the procedure. My personal philosophy is that we need to make the nose look natural. If it's a man, we have to have a masculine looking nose. If it's a woman, we have to have a very subtle change and a very subtle result, a natural looking result. Furthermore, it's very important to keep the nose strong. And I think that's the main difference between the rhinoplasties that we used to do and the way rhinoplasty should be done now. Now, most nasal experts realize that the open, structured rhinoplasty technique is the most sophisticated and the best technique to perform. This allows us to make a nose look its best. We can make a nose smaller, we can reshape it, but we also give it structure. We use cartilage grafts that we take either from the septum or from the ear when necessary, and we will add support beams to the inside of the nose. So not only will we give it the shape that we want it to have, but we will preserve the function so that the breathing is maximized, and more importantly, we will ensure that this nose never changes, because healing can create a lot of havoc on a nose that isn't structured. And so oftentimes with the older techniques of closed rhinoplasty, we'll see after a year or two the nose will twist or turn or collapse, and we just don't have these problems with the open and structured technique. Rhinoplasty is such a great procedure to perform for people because it makes such a huge difference in the way they feel about themselves. The slightest and most subtle little change in the nose can boost somebody's self-esteem through the roof. And there's something about the way the nose is tied into somebody's psychology that makes it that way. It's one of my favorite procedures to perform, and people always ask me, what's your favorite procedure to perform? And I'm always torn between facelifts and rhinoplasties. I love them both, and they're both near and dear to my heart.